Hey guys, Fix Woody over here. Just wanted to show you how my little new ratchet system for the QidiBox will work. So there's four parts. You got the drum over here, you're gonna have the sleeve inserts over here, you're gonna have the bearing gear, and we're gonna have the other drum holder on the other side. So the way it works is that you got the center pin over here, the center shaft that's made on an hexagon so that it can be printed flat, so that we have the most resistance on the horizontal lines when you print it. Obviously you're gonna have the round over here, the circle over here for the tube. If you want, is not going to be fully round, so you're going to have a little bit of sanding to do, and the tolerance I've made are like 1:1, so there's almost no tolerance between the parts because we want everything to be really stiff and fit. Even for the bar, even for the rod, the center pin, there's a little flat spot on it, a lock, so this is like finicky. You're going to have a little bit of sanding and fitting because we want everything to be really stiff. So what I did also is that for this over here, I use a little heat gun and just warm up the sleeve and warm up the pin, the metal pin, because it's stainless. So warm it up, and then you just slowly go into where the keyhole is, the flat spot, and then you mark your way. You do a part like almost half of it, and then you insert it hot, so it'll melt the plastic, it'll make its groove, it'll fit itself. The hole is already done, but it's just tolerance are really tight. So that's it. You're gonna warm it up and fit it in there, and then after that on this side, yeah, you can drill the hole with a mesh that's exactly the dimension of this. It's 3mm, and then you just drill your hole, and then you stop like halfway there, so that the hole is not fully from one end to the other end. Unless if you open it all up, you're gonna lose your key. So it's not gonna be sticking or fixed, solidly attached. And as for this over here, well, you got the bearing insert. I made it so that it's exactly fitting with this one is an octagon actually to fit inside. So you got the octagon shape inside, a little bit of sanding, a little bit of fine adjustment, and then this gets pressed. You really need to press this in a vise, or put it down and then push on it. It's gonna fit, but it needs to be well press inserted in there, press fit, because we don't want any loose on this part. And once this is done, well, this goes like that, and see, this will spin one way, it spins one way, and it stops the other way, because that's the way the bearings are made inside. There's a little ratchet clank, a little ratcheting motion system inside of those, so it's really hard to focus them. And these bearings are actually for a mop, our little mop that we use to clean our floor. That's a little simple bearing that we can use. That's super cheap to buy. It's like $8 for 4, and that serves the purpose. It's not like we need 100 pound of torque on this. So, and that's it. Fit all these together. You got this one has a key insert too, so you just have to fit in there, and then that's it. You got your thing over here. The side bearing is going to go on the outside, and this will clip inside of the QidiBox itself. So it's just a matter of taking the old one out and installing this one. Also, what you can do is on this part over here, when you're going to print it, just add some fuzzy skin. So rough fuzzy skin on this, that's going to give you some good grip, and then at the same time, it's going to do the job perfectly fine. But I got a lot more mods coming up for the QidiBox and reserve, so this is just part one of getting rid of that stupid clunk, clock, clock, clock. Alright guys, to be continued.